Hey guys, this is my honest review for I, Tonya, and as always, I will start with full disclosure about where my mind was when I saw the movie. I saw it over the holidays, so basically my mood was fat and happy because all I'd done for the past week was eat and hang out with my husband and kids. The night that I saw this movie, though, I had specifically had some pizza and some wine for dinner, and I will say that my expectations were very high because I had read all of the glowing reviews. And also, living here in the Pacific Northwest, I just think that a lot of us feel a sort of connection to Tonya Harding based on her life in Portland and Oregon. So I was really hoping that the movie was going to be as good as everybody said it was, and it did not disappoint. So most of us know the story of Tonya Harding already, but I thought this movie had a really interesting structure because the screenwriter used stories from both Tonya and her ex-husband, Jeff Gillooly, and of course their stories don't match up. So in some ways it's kind of left to the audience to decide who they believe. The movie also does a really great job of reenacting some scenes that we know are real because we watch them play out in real life, like Tonya's disastrous skate at the Olympics when her lace wasn't tied right and she started crying and then kind of begged the judges for another chance. It brings it all back to you. This movie also does not sugarcoat things at all. There is kind of a running theme of child abuse and domestic violence, from Tonya's mom beating her with a hairbrush when she was just a young girl to Jeff slapping her around, sometimes hitting her and throwing her up against walls while they were married, which makes it really weird to say that the movie is also pretty funny. But honestly, it is. It's obviously a very dark comedy, but the humor that they bring into it kind of tempers the violence and pain of those other scenes, and it really works. I also really liked that it's ultimately ambivalent about Tonya. She's certainly no hero, but I also didn't come away feeling like she was the devil or the evil person that many of us thought she was during the 1994 Olympics. And a lot of that is due to Margot Robbie's performance as Tonya Harding. She is just top-notch and absolutely deserves an Oscar nomination, if not a win. The other person, though, who is a complete standout is Allison Janney, who plays Tonya's mother. She is mean and nasty and vindictive and abusive, so hateful in every way, and Allison Janney just nails it. I think she will also get a nomination for Best Supporting Actress. The other person who was surprisingly good in a way was Sebastian Stan, the Winter Soldier, right? That's how most of us know him from Marvel movies, but he is great as Jeff Gillooly. So my review for I, Tonya, I think it's a must-see if you remember the events, if you live in the Pacific Northwest, or if you're just a person who wants to go see some great performances in a really good movie. But this does come with a warning. I fell down a research rabbit hole after I watched this movie. I spent about 2 hours Googling all of the old interviews and the actual facts about what happened, so just build in some extra time for yourself if you see this movie. I hope you enjoy it.